Baby, can't you see I'm calling a guy like you? Should I warning? It's dangerous. I'm falling. There's no escape. I can't wait to need a hit. Baby, give me it. You're dangerous. I'm loving it.
Looks like Sakusa's stalker is dead. So everything is fine now. Welp, it's not a good option to ask for a demon's help. Even if the demon is hot. Wait, if I kill her so early, how am I gonna proceed with the series? So she will live. Hee hee. What you saw in the intro was supposed to happen. But it didn't happen. But will happen anyway. If you want to know what I am talking about, please unsubscribe and allow me to entertain you with this series. Then all I need to do is find that person and steal Kyo-san from them. From then onwards, Aya's gloomy demeanor changed. She was happier, she started smiling, talking a bit more, making some friends along the way. But Aya started stalking Sakusa. All I need is you, Kiyumi-san. Bringing him water. Getting close with the volleyball team. At first Sakusa didn't care. But soon he noticed her tendencies. He gently refused her. Her advances agitated him. But Kiyumi-san, please give me a chance. Please don't refer to me so casually. Sakusa wasn't lovers yet with Atsumu since he was stalking Atsumu as well. He was getting pissed off. The match happened between two teams. And Itachi-yama won. Then onwards Sakusa and Sumu started dating. Atsumu made Aya very well know who Sakusa belonged to. And in an offhand way started a rumor. Aya started losing friends. Students shunning her rude behavior towards Atsumu. Injuring the Inarizaki setter. And bringing shame to Itachi-yama. The bullying escalated quickly as some girls were supporters of Sakusa and Atsumu and used her as a punching bag. Help me stop it, help. As some girls were beating Aya, and from then Aya saw her friend Nira coming that way. Who are you calling for help? I am sorry, Aya. I can't be friends with a homophobic person. Let's stop being friends, what you did was wrong. Please reflect on your mistakes. I know why you injured Atsumu-san. But it was a wrong thing to do. Just because Sakusa-san helped you once, you thought that he will love you. I don't want to be treated like an outcast. I am sorry, I hope you understand. Rather than helping, Nira was just going to walk off, then Aya spoke. You are really a pathetic person, Nira. Aren't you ashamed? How dare you? I thought of you as a friend. You never thought of me as a friend, Aya. You thought of me as your personal assistant who will come whenever you need chocolates, imported creams, footwears. I gave you everything you wanted. Geez, Nira. I didn't know you liked imported stuff so much that you were willing to be friends with someone like her. First time our pet is right. How pathetic can you be? To stoop so low. Oh girl. You're disgusting, ha ha ha. The girls snickered. Nira was embarrassed. A warm flush of humiliation spread across her face. Is that how you thought about me? That I was close to you just because of the things you gave me? And here I was trying to be your friend. You gloomy bith. My dad can give me lots of imported stuff. Get over yourself, depressive stalker. What did you say? You guys didn't know, right? She was stalking Sakusa-san. And trying to get them break up. I even advised against that. 'Cause I thought of her as my friend. I see. Sure enough. Last kick was landed by Nira before everything went dark. Ow. Aya was a bloody mess. Her arm was fractured. Leg messed up. Ribs and stomach received injuries because of daily hazing. She lost consciousness after puking. She's so nasty. Hey, let's lock her in the abandoned shed behind our school. One night should be enough. Yes, let's do that. But the shed gets cold at night and it's not a proper cover. What if it rains? Are you talking back to us? Remember, Nira, who do we belong to? And I hope I don't have to remind you who my father is. Do I? The student council. Besides that, you are one of us now. You kicked her too. Remember, Nira. I didn't mean to. She Shish. You don't need to feel sorry for her. She never thought of you as a friend. You were just a good friend, and in return, she looked down upon you. She deserved it. Right, Nira? Why yes she did. Good girl. The girl shifted Aya's body, locked the shed, and went on to class like normal. You deserve this, Aya. You were getting way ahead of yourself. Something needed to be done to get you that high horse. The teacher asked about Aya. Why is she not in class? Well, sir. She went home, I guess. Her stuff ain't here. Yes, she said the classroom felt too hot or something. She needed a break. Her car came, so I guess she left already. I will not tolerate this. I will have to call her father. Half of the times she spends in infirmary, and now she went home without informing me. The class went on like normal. Soon enough evening arrived. Aya groaned. It was painful enough to breathe. Eye swollen. Cuts across the face. The bleeding stopped. The sun set and the shed became colder. Rain started falling and water leaked into the shed. Drops of water pattered on her face. Aya opened her eyes. Blurry vision, looking around. Where am I? Aya's teeth started chattering. Her breathing became labored. Cold, it's so cold. I hate cold. It's so dark. Then the fear set in. A locked abandoned shed in which no one comes. No, no, no. This is an abandoned shed behind the school. I am doomed. She started banging the doors. School was long over. And no one needs to come to an abandoned shed behind the school. Aya kept on banging. Out of fear, things weren't looking so good for her. There should be a security camera. But it seemed broken with wires hanging out. The window is so high. Can I use these boxes? After piling up, she climbed onto C. But the boxes couldn't hold her weight and caved in. She came crashing down, falling and hitting her head. A sound of metal crashing into her. Ah! Ow! It hurt. Aya's hand got cut while trying to hold onto the nail that was sticking out. Fresh pool of blood oozed out. When the metal box dropped, a puff of smoke came out. Followed by the sound of bells. They sounded like wind chimes to ward off the evil. She saw her blood had trickled down into the small metallic box that had fallen open. What's this sound? Bells. Am I hallucinating? Mom. Dad. Somebody help me, please. Tears began to fall out of fear. Loneliness and hunger. I am willing to sell my soul. Someone, anybody, please find me. I don't wanna die. Aya shut her eyes. The last thing she saw. Hateful eyes of her friend and peers. A pathetic way to die. I guess it's okay to die now. I love you, Dad. Why did you leave me, Mom? I. Just once. Just once I wanted to hear, I love you, from Kiyumi-san. It would have been fine even if it was a lie. Aya whispered quietly. Then suddenly. Poof.
Give me your misfortune, give me your pain, confess your sins, all for my gain.
Go Gustwa, help me, let me out of Hedderfijibien. Aya shrieked. While the person in front was scratching his head. Aya desperately tried to back away from the person who was standing a few inches away from her. Finally it will be over. Aya felt delirious. She couldn't hear the words he spoke. They faded away before it reached her ears. Her body temperature was dropping. In that state she saw that the person was taking something out. She saw the glint of a shiny metal. Is that a knife? Wah. Dad help me. Save me. Listening to her pleading voice made the guy stop in his tracks. In front of him was a kid covered in bruises. Blood and tears, begging for her father to save her. If he intended to do something to her, no one. Not a single person is there to help her. A vulnerable target indeed. For a second it looked like he was thinking about something. Then he hid his hand which was carrying the metal thing. Pardon me, where are my manners? The person who was standing in front of her fixed his suit. Pushed his wavy white hair back. Revealing 2 scars on his white forehead which looked like moles. The person slowly stepped forward from the puff of smoke. By the way, your soul's still up for sale, darling. Eek. The stranger had silvery white hair. Red eyes. He was wearing a white suit. A tattooed face. What he was carrying wasn't a knife but a blue umbrella that matched with Aya's wounds that had turned black and blue. In the midst of darkness and light Aya saw a familiar face. Ki. Why are you here? After which she fainted again.